Hey guys, Intel 25 here. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I kind of want to do a cover on Zelda Breath of the Wild, as you can see here. And do I think it's worth it in 2023? Um, my thing is, yes, it's still worth it in 2023. It's still one of the best Zelda games out there that you can buy today. It came out in 2017, I believe. Don't quote me on that. Um, the game is pretty good. I mean, as you can see, I'm in the option menu and stuff like that. So you can use amiibo support like any other Nintendo game. They support amiibo. If you want to use other amiibo besides the Zelda amiibos, you get like certain items and stuff like that. So you won't get you get like fish, stuff like that, random items, but it won't get anything like outfits and stuff like that. But if you use the Zelda amiibos or anything like that, Zelda related, you get like certain outfits and stuff like that that's exclusive to the game, per se and whatnot. So if you want the Dark Link, you can get that outfit. You can get the Tuesday, not Tuesday. I'm sorry, the uh, what is it? Ocarina of Time outfit, which is one of my favorite ones. You want to get one of those, you can get that one. You can get the first Link outfit from the very first Link game. From Twilight Princess, you can get that one. It's just a lot of little different outfits you can get. So, uh, as you can see, I'm in the menu, so there's nothing really there, other than what you see. So if you want to scan your amiibo, you can put do not use amiibos, or you can use amiibos, so you really don't have to use them or not. But mind you, if you do use the amiibos, it's only once a day, so you can't really use them past that. So um, I will got a new game, but I just kind of want to continue. We already know how the story goes with Zelda Breath of the Wild game, so I just want to touch base on it. Is it worth it in 2023? So let's get started. Okay, so the last game I played is, I have two Switches, so this is one of my older files, so with that I don't mind playing. And then I have the other one that's on my newer data, which is on my other Switch, so my main Switch. So we're gonna go ahead and continue. Let's see here, so which one do we want? Yeah, we'll do that one. Unfortunately, there's a lot of few people out there that consider Breath of the Wild. I don't understand it, which is my thing is, I'm a big Zelda fan just as much as everybody else. My thing is that people are like, well, it's kind of boring. How is it boring? It's actually a really good game. I mean, other than, the landfill, the land out there looks empty a little bit, yeah, but it still has a good story. And people are complaining that, oh, it doesn't have this and it doesn't have that. I just don't see the reason to that. It's just, my whole thing is that it's a really good game for what it is. I don't want to give away the story, but if something happens, and that's why the land is the way it is. So people are complaining that there's not a lot of people running around, blah blah blah, and people are not thinking when they say stuff like that. But anyway, it's happened to do with the story. I don't want to give it away, like I said, but it happened to do with the story. My thing is that the Breath of the Wild franchise is really good. I would try to do a video on the second game, but like I said, I just want to kind of cover the first game because it is kind of getting to the point where it's getting old a little bit, and I figured maybe, hey, why not do a video on it? As you can see, I'm kind of running around with the Ocarina of Time outfit, which is my favorite one from the Nintendo 64. So this is actually one of my favorite outfits. So as you can see, I did use the amiibos to get this outfit. So like I said, you certain amiibos you can get, certain we can get this outfit. Unfortunately, the amiibo that you have to get this outfit it's very expensive. It's about $50 when I had to pay $50 for it, unfortunately. You know, but I had to import it from Japan. So that per se. So let's get going. As you can see, you kind of walk in the. You can kind of still walk in the towns and shit like that. You can walk in. You can go shopping. You know, you can purchase items and stuff. But the game had changed dramatically in the second game, so I don't want to give that away. I want to kind of do a separate video on that, but this is just mostly to cover Breath of the Wild itself. But as you can see, I'm in Kiko Village or something like that, however you pronounce that. So I'm kind of running around. You can get horses and stuff like that. So you can get Eponia, which is another one you have to get from an amiibo. But that one was from Breath of the Wild as well. You can get other horses too, but I prefer Eponia. You know, like I said, I like the Breath of the Wild. I mean, not Breath of the Wild. I like Ocarina of Time, which was my favorite one. So. Normally, there's a treasure chest right here, but I already picked it. So you have to burn the grass here to get the chest. So. Ooh, we don't get run by that. Oh boy. Okay. Glad I kind of got that off it. I forgot it's nighttime, so yeet. It's not something I want to. Fortunately, I can't. Let me see if I can. Luckily, I have a lot of stamina, so. Okay, there we go. Come on. Get up. Okay, we're safe. Here we go. Oh, you still following me up here, huh? It's funny how I still have all my, the reason I'm not kind of getting hurt a little bit because I already have my armor and everything, so pretty much upgraded. Okay, that's fine. Okay, there we go. Put that up. The only thing I could say about a lot of people that did not like about Breath of the Wild, which I was one of the people that didn't like it at first, when it first released, was the weapon breaking system, which a lot of people, that kind of threw a lot of people off, along with me, and a few other people that I known, and it I kind of get they wanted to keep the, there's a, okay, there's a star up there. I don't think I'm gonna make it. But it's gonna be daytime, so I don't think I'll be able to make that. Okay. There's a little, I don't know if you see that little star cluster over there in the background. I don't think I'll be able to make that, unfortunately, because it's becoming daytime, and once you hit daytime, they disappear. So, if I had paid attention to it a little bit more, maybe I would have gotten to it sooner. But as you can see, in this game, you can't really customize your glider like you could in the last game, in the newer game. But as you can see with the glider here, it goes off your stamina. So if you want to glide, you can. But when you first start off, you only start off with one stamina, which kind of sucks. So, but as you can see, the cluster already disappeared. So I was just trying to see if I can go that route, and try to get it. I totally forgot about these big guys running around, the robot. So they're not in the second game, but yeah, As you can see, it's not. Oh boy. Let's get away from this guy here a little bit. Let's see if he's gonna pop up. No, I don't see him. Oh, there he is. Yeah, you can sort of see him all red and everything, looking for me. So, uh, as you can see, you get the weapon breaking system. You get a bunch of weapons and stuff like that. You only start off with 4 slots when you first start the game. So pretty much you're gonna have all these slots. I haven't gotten the last one, I don't think, yet. So I unlocked a lot. So as you can see, you get a lot of different outfits and stuff. So you can see where, you know, you got your little snow outfit. You can buy it from the shop. You can also get it from an amiibo as well. You can get a lot of these outfits. You pretty much just start off getting it with amiibos if you want, per se. Oh, sorry about that. Getting the amiibo or whatnot. So, you know, it's what it is. And you can buy like the sun outfit. You can get the sneaking outfit. You can upgrade that. You can get the sick outfit. A lot of the outfits that they have in this game, I like a little bit more in the first game than they had in the second game. In the second game, they kind of... I'll do another story on that one, another video. But like I said, I just want to focus on this one. But I still think the outfits in this game is a lot better than the other one. But that being said, this one, let me see. You get the controls. You know, you can see where your Nintendo Switch. They also have this game out on the Wii U if you want to buy it. It's probably relatively cheap now, but more than likely now it's probably more expensive to get it on the Wii U if you want to get it. So then it would have been a normal price. So they, mind you, they do, if you do have a Wii U and you do want to play this game, but you don't have the money to buy a Nintendo Switch, your best option would be probably getting the Wii U version, which is still relatively good anyway. It's still a good game on the Wii U. It's still same graphic, same everything. So you're really not missing out on much. The only thing is you're probably gonna miss out on a controller deal, but you can probably get, if you do have a Pro controller on the Wii U, which they do have a Pro controller for that. Yeah, you can play the game with the pad, with the touchpad and everything, because I know they go off of the touchpad too on that one as well. So they're basically the same game. I just think that the Wii U version probably would be a little bit more, or probably less than if you don't have a Switch and you want to get this game. It probably fluctuates. If you want my honest opinion, it probably fluctuates. So I can't give a definite answer on that, but I could say if you want to purchase a game and you don't have a Switch yet, and you don't want to buy one yet, the Wii U is the best option right now. As you can see the, oh my god, sorry about that. I'm trying to get, okay. Alright, so you go over to the food, you can pick your food, you can start farming. Like any game, basically you can farm, you can cook your own meals and stuff. It's actually pretty good. So, as you can see, I got 332 apples. So if you want to pick trees and stuff like that, it's a lot of hours into the game. So if you want to play this game, mind you, you're going to be putting a lot of hours into the game. So, you're not going to be like, oh, this game is boring. No, it's pretty much almost basically a farming simulator. It really isn't, but it's kind of farming. So you basically gotta farm for your own ingredients, make your own food and stuff like that. So we're gonna go over to the food, and this is where you can make your own meals and stuff like that. In the second game, which is what I like what they did with the second game, that you can add, they had menus and stuff like that. So which they kind of improved on that. They made menus and stuff like that. This one does not have menus in the game, so you pretty much have to guess what you're gonna make, or you have to look it up online to find out what you want to make. And if you can write down a recipe yourself, find out what you want to. It takes a lot more thought into what you want to make and stuff like that. So Then you got your key items here and stuff like that, you know, or like I already fought the Divine Beast. In my other game, I already have the Divine Beast. All of them are fought. This is my older title, older game save. So basically, I still have to fight the last Divine Beast, which I'm not going to do it in this one because this is just my old data. So I really don't care too much on that. The Korok seeds are funny. This is actually hilarious, which I kind of think they're like golden poop. So, which is hilarious. Why they put it that way, I don't know, but it looks like golden poop. So that's the best way I can put it. So you got all that. So we went through all that. So you can get your different weapons and stuff like that. Excuse me. A certain weapon you can customize. In the last game, which is kind of cool, but I wish they would have kind of left that alone, where you can combine your weapon. This one you can't, but you can do more damage. This one you cannot combine your weapon. So I heard a lot of people did not like the second game too much because of the building aspect of the game and whatnot. So this one you don't have to build anything. Basically, if you play the first game, you already basically played the second game. All it is, they just further improved on everything in the second game, which I will talk about a video on that. But this one, like I said, I just want to focus on the first one. But I'm gonna hear me do some comparisons. But like I said, I just want to kind of focus on the first game. So, is this game worth it? Still worth it in 2023? Yes, it is. It's one of the best Zelda games out there to date, up to date. But for me, if you want talking old school Zelda, I would say my favorite Zelda game would have to be Zelda Link to the Past, which was on Super Nintendo, and that was my favorite game. So I have no complaints on that. That if you can play that one, I suggest playing that one. That's one of the really good Zelda games. It's not going to be open world like Breath of the Wild. It is open world, but it's not going to be like Breath of the Wild look, where everything looks the way it looks on this game. So that being said, don't expect top-notch graphics. You're going to have that little top view as any Zelda game has done back in the past. So they've always had that little top corner view a little bit. So and that's how Zelda game played back in the day. This is really the only 3D Zelda game they've actually made, which is the Breath of the Wild plus the Nintendo 64. All they did was to come out with the Nintendo 64 version, and all they did was Ocarina of Time. All they did was just improved on it and then make it cel shaded, which I thought they did an awesome job with. So I mean, you can see wildlife and stuff like that. I don't have a horse right now. I forgot to go to the stable, but you can stable your horses and stuff. So you're not but you can walk around. You can fast travel if you have stuff unlocked already. So let's go to, yeah, there we go. So you see the map here where, okay, we'll go back to that screen later. You see this map. You can I pretty much got everything unlocked on the map. So basically, when you start out on the map is not grayed out, but blank. So you'll see like a blank screen, but you'll kind of see where your character's at. But you see these little towers right here. You gotta unlock the towers in order to unlock the certain areas in this game. So, like, you can also put markers down. So say for instance, if I want to mark this area right here, which I already did, this is a stamp I put down. So if I want to put another stamp down like that, I can. So you'll see I can switch to all the stamp. But the reason why I have this little one right here, because on that one right over here is a Korok seed over there. So I marked mine as Korok seed. So all the ones you see right here are the Korok seed. This one right here is pretty much I had marked as a farming spot for farming apples, vegetables, and stuff like that. Because this particular area over here, you can pretty much farm in that area. As you see, I beat the Divine Beast over here. You can see the Divine Beast floating right here. So, like I said, the only one I have left in my old data, which is the one over here. But like I said, I'm not going to do that because I already beat that one. I unlocked all the, like I said, the Divine Beast before. Um, but as you can see, it's a pretty big map. So you're not going to be like, oh, well, this game this has a small map. No, it's got a really, really good map. And it's a really, really big map. But you don't see a lot of people running around, but there's a certain reason for that. But that's why I say I do not want to give away the story. For those who haven't played it, I don't want to give away the story. So, for those who have played it, you already know. You know how the story goes. You know how the game ends, per se. So, you really don't have to sit there, oh, well, why did... No, I'm not going to do that for the audience that haven't played it. So, that wouldn't be fair to them. So, this game right here is really worth the price tag that is asking. Can you buy it less than $60? It depends on where you look. I think the lowest you can probably buy it is maybe $40, if that, maybe, or probably the same price as $60. And we all know Nintendo games really don't drop in price. It's like I said in my other video, Nintendo rarely ever lower their prices on their game. So if you see a game like Zelda, Mario, their major exclusive, you're not gonna see a price drop. But for games that are not Nintendo exclusive, you're gonna see them. You're gonna see them pretty much relatively on sale. You know, I mean, third-party developer games on sale. But when it comes to Nintendo exclusive, like Mario, Zelda, Mario Kart, anything with Mario related, Zelda related, you're not gonna see a price drop unless you buy it used from somebody. That's the only way you're probably gonna get it for relatively cheap. Mind you, you can probably, if you look on Amazon, or not Amazon, eBay, or Facebook Marketplace, you can relatively probably get the game for about, we'll say, roughly about 20 to $30, if that. But if you want to go to GameStop, you're looking about probably, you know how they like to overprice their games sometimes. You're looking at about $55, close to $60 maybe, if you want it brand new. So GameStop, unfortunately, I wouldn't say go to them if you want to buy it. If you still see it, pick it up. But relatively, mostly every time I see Switch games and stuff like that, they're either on sale or like when I purchased the Zelda game, I purchased it for $60 at the time. So this game is still worth it in 2023. So this is not something you want to sleep on, especially since Nintendo Switch is at the end of its life cycle right now, and they're almost at the end of its life cycle. I would suggest picking it up if you can get it physically. Yes, definitely you want to get it physical, because later on down the line, if you try to buy this game digital, it's still probably going to be $60. I'm thinking more than likely on Nintendo eShop, probably still $60. So I would suggest if you want to get it even cheaper than $60, try looking around on your secondhand market and get a physical copy. Physical copy relatively tend to sell a lot cheaper than their counterparts on the eShop. With that being said, so as you can see, you don't do a lot of stuff in it. You pretty much make the game your adventure. You don't have to follow the story like in any order you want. It would help, but let me get that. There we go. You don't have to follow the order in which way you want it. However you want to follow the story, and that's what I like about the Breath of the Wild. Or any Zelda game, you can do it any order you want, or however you want. It's no particular way. Oh well, you need to follow this story. It goes this way. That's the way you go, and that's the end of it. So this is what I like about this game. So I don't want to drag this video on too long, but as you can see, it looks really, really nice. I would say pick it up, definitely, if you can find it for a good price and stuff. So let's fire this guy and see what he can do. Ooh, I hit him hard. There we go. Pretty much after you kill something, you pretty much kick the carcass, or like if you want to kill something or whatnot, you get the parts and stuff. You can make your own potions, you can make healing items, you can make whatever you want, as long as you follow the recipe. Unfortunately, they don't have a recipe in this one, but you'll get the idea, and you'll kind of figure it out on your own as to, hey, this is what I use, this is what I make, this is what, because you'll at the beginning it kind of just walks you through. So as a tutorial, it'll walk you through everything of what to, how to do it. So the tutorial takes about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, depending on. I know that's a long tutorial, which is, some tutorials are very, very long, and unfortunately this is one of them. So, but it kind of want to give you the in-depth of how the game is and how it plays and stuff like that, and what you're gonna be doing. But as you can see, you can run around, do whatever you want without. Let's see if we can get that. Duck all orange. See, you get ducky drumsticks, so. But as you, like I said, your weapon do break in this game. The reason why my weapon hasn't broken is because I kind of like, just like when my weapon's about to break, I just kind of toss it, because no fun in keeping it around after it breaks. So, or before it breaks, I should say. But as you can see, but like I said, you can teleport. So let's try teleport. So once you unlock the tower already, you can teleport, so you can go travel. I heard there's about, let me see if I'm for sure, I heard about there's 100 shrine. Or maybe 200 shrine. That was one of the things. I could be wrong on that. Don't quote me, but I think it's more. I think it's like 100 shrines in this game, but don't quote me on that. But here's the thing: is one of the things I can honestly say I was disappointed about the Zelda game is when I first played it. I'm used to the traditional dungeon that you would play in any Zelda game, and they replaced them with shrine. Shrines are like big puzzles that you have to solve, and they're not very, very big. So to replace it with shrine instead of dungeons, instead of using your traditional dungeon, I think they should have did a little bit better on that. For me, like I said, I prefer the traditional dungeon. That's just me, because like I said, I played the old Zelda games, as I said before. So for me, is playing the older dungeons, I'd rather have done that. So, but don't get me wrong, the game is still good. It's still good. I still like the game. It's just that I wish they would have just kept the dungeon aspect of the game. So as you can see, you're on top of the tower here. So you have to unlock the tower at the beginning before you can get up here. So if you have to climb it or whatever, you gotta fight something down there in order. It's just different ways you have to unlock the towers, so you can get to the point where you can teleport. Or you can just climb up here, or you can climb up here. Either way you want, it's however you want to do it, you know. So like I said, I normally I teleport to a tower. So if it's somewhere like really, really high, I'll kind of instead of riding a horse, which you kind of saw, I'll jump up here and then kind of give myself a little glide Uh-oh. Yeah, we don't want that. Yeah, so we kind of didn't want that. So yeah, I forgot about those guys. I've been playing the second game, so like I said, I kind of like, oh well, okay, I kind of forgot about these guys. So let's get the apple. Let's see if we can get that apple. There we go. You can chop down a tree, as you can see. You can collect wood for fire. So if you want to like set something down, like we'll put some fire down. Hold. We're gonna drop it. Let's pick that up. Let's put it back over here. Yeah. So it's not rolling around. Hold. Drop. Okay. So then what we're gonna do? There's a star close I was trying to get earlier, but like I said, during the daytime, after night, they only really can see them at night. Once it hit day, you lose it. So if you wanna get the star cluster, those will update, those will upgrade your special armor, and if you wanna upgrade it, whatnot, that's what you need. So let's see if I can find a flint. If I can get a hold of a flint, luminous stone. Okay, we don't want that. And if you want to upgrade your armor, that was another thing I was saying. If you want to upgrade your armor, you have to unlock the fairy fountain. And every fairy, this is the first game that actually has the fairy fountain to upgrade your armor. Normally, you would go to a shop to upgrade your armor or weapon or whatnot, per se. So this is actually the first game that when they did it, the fairy fountain is the only way you can upgrade your armor. There we go, flint. Okay, hold. We're gonna drop it. If we can drop it. Oh, there we go. A. There we go. So what? We're gonna do this. So you can pretty much use your little ideas. Like if you want to float a little bit more, that's how pretty much it works. So if you want to cook something, like say for instance you want to, or you can sit, or if you want to go, hey, we're gonna sleep tonight. But at nighttime, you don't want to be at nighttime because things seem to spawn at night. There we go. That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, I'm over here. Wanna come get me? Yeah, you're messing your head, huh? But if you want to use your amiibo, you can. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Like if you want to block it, you can. That's why I kind of blocked it with that shield, but you lose your shield. So you lose the integrity and you lose your shield. So if you want to like go like that, I'm not good at a controller, unfortunately. Which is pretty cool, you know. So you can. Yeah, if I die, then, you know, whatever. But like I said, you get parts and stuff like that from killing pretty much anything in the game. So like I said, like I said before, it is a farming game. So basically, you're gonna be farming. If you don't like that kind of game, then this game is not for you. That's what most people are. I mean, it really isn't. I mean, for me, I like these kind of games. You know, I like Zelda games and stuff like that. But this is actually the Breath of the Wild series. Is the only one you can farm and whatnot. So pretty much in the older Zelda games, you just basically, it wasn't a linear type of game. It was just, it really wasn't a lot of farming and a lot of cooking items and stuff like that. You pretty much just had potions to heal yourself, or you can go to sleep, I think it was, at your house. But that's about it. But there really wasn't like that. So the Breath of the Wild series is the only one that they really took the Zelda series further and made it what it is. So, like I said, this is my thought. Is it a hit or miss? It is a hit, definitely. Pick it up. Awesome game. Go for it. Really, really good. Like I said, you want to pick it up on Wii U. If you still have a Wii U available, you can probably pick this game up for relatively cheap. So you're not like, okay.
It is my pleasure.
I did not think he was going to do that. Yeah. Sorry about that. That was not what I was expecting. He's going to kill me, so... Okay, we're going to have to do this. Sorry about that, my audience. I did not expect that, so... We're going to try something. This is what I don't like. I wish instead of having to keep going like this and with the menu, it kind of irritates me, so I don't like that part. Unfortunately, he's gonna kill me, so we're gonna have to end the video. Unfortunately, I don't want to end like that, but the game is worth it in 2023. It is a very game. It's a really good game. Pick it up. Should you play the second game before you play the first game? No, I do not recommend doing that. I recommend playing the first game from the very beginning to the end, and then pick up the second game, or pick them both up at the same time and then hold on to the second game and then play the first game and then play the second game. Do not play the second game before you play the first game, because you're going to miss out on a really good story and you're going to kick yourself in the pants for it. So I do not suggest playing the second game and then play the first game. Play the first game first, just to get yourself familiarized with it, how you have to play the game, how you do, what you want to do, how you're gonna do it, and then play the second game. Because then once you play the first game, you're definitely gonna know. You're definitely gonna be like, oh hey, now I know how this game plays. All they do is improve upon what the first game is already is. So that's my thought. The game is a 10 out of 10. Definitely pick it up. Awesome game. Except for if you can get past the weapon breaking system part, which there is a weapon breaking system. And your weapon's gonna break a lot at the beginning of the game. But once you get to that and you get past that hurdle, there is a really good solid game tier. Which is why I did not play the game from the very beginning like I normally do, because I kind of want to give you guys that take of, okay, you get good weapon, you get better weapon, the game is actually fun, and you're gonna really love the game. So, like I said, that's my thought. 10 out of 10. Awesome game. No things about it. If you're gonna pick up this game, comment, like, subscribe down below. If you're gonna pick this game up, if you still think this game is worth it, or you still play this game in 2023, let me know down below. I'll catch you guys on the next video, and you guys stay awesome out there. Be safe, and see you on my next video, and have an awesome time.